Thank you, Chairwoman Purcell, for your continued partnership and support in making Savannah's roads safer. Next, we are joined by Jay Melder, City Manager for the City of Savannah. Hey, you wanna get that? Okay, I was gonna give you a little one too.
Oh, you got it. Well, happy Halloween, everybody. A beautiful fall day in Savannah, just like they drew it up. But even though it's Halloween, we're here to talk about something decidedly unscary, and how to make 37th Street not frightening to walk across or to bike, or to drive or to make a left turn. And I think that's the really important part of this grant and this effort that's really built around making the main thing with what we measure in transportation, and that's making sure that everybody, Ms. Purcell, arrives alive, and that we end preventable deaths caused by transportation accidents. So that's really what we're here to celebrate, and more than $12 million, $10 million of which provided by the Biden administration and the U.S. Department of Transportation through a competitive grant to make these improvements along one of the most important corridors in the most important city in the nation. My job here is to thank everybody who got this done, and really excited to do that. First and foremost, I want to thank our mayor and our council for their tremendous leadership in setting this vision for us back in 22, and Alderman Palumbo specifically, your leadership and your drive for making sure that we created this task force and adopted Vision Zero framework as well. All of this is coming from the work that council did. I want to, of course, thank our state officials, Chairwoman Purcell and Commissioner McMurray and the governor for all of the great work that they've done and supported our efforts. City staff, let me name a few Team Savannah members who are with us: Joe Shearhouse, Bridget Liddy, Harold Taylor, Stephen Henry, Christy Lawrence, Faye DeMassimo, and all of the members of our Vision Zero task force, our chief of police, Elsie Kitchen, who of course is all about traffic safety, and fire does a tremendous role in this and a part to play. And they're the GPS that get us done. Chief Gunther here as well, and what we want to make sure to do is that we don't have police calls to 37th Street anymore for traffic accidents. I want to thank our community partners. I see Kayla Brown with Bike Walk Savannah. Great work in that advocacy. I see Wakota from our MPO, who's done a tremendous amount of work helping us get more programming from the federal government. And then I want to thank a really special neighborhood leader who's been fighting for these kind of investments and these kind of safety measures for a long, long time, and Virginia Mobley, who just will not stop. When I got here 3 years ago, my predecessors said, well, beware of Virginia Mobley. She's coming after you. But listen and do what she says. And hopefully we're getting that done. Virginia, thank you for everything. And of course, I want to thank our federal partners and Tom Perez. And just a quick aside, more than 10 years ago, a much younger, smarter, thinner self, Jay Melder, worked underneath Tom Perez's leadership while he was Secretary of Labor and the chair of the U.S. Interagency Council on Homelessness. And he's been working on tough things for a long, long time in public service. And we really admire public service here at the City of Savannah because we know that great public service starts with great public servants. And I want to thank him and all of the team that he has at the White House under President Biden who made this happen. With that, just sharing a little bit about what this is going to do. 37th Street, major east-west connector, as we know, was identified by our Vision Zero action plan as a high injury network. And that was using data and recommended as that it needed improvements and put it in the highest priority for them. Between 2018 and 2022, 973 crashes were recorded along this corridor. This project is more than just building new infrastructure. This project will save lives and further connect our communities, satisfying the goal of Vision Zero. And remember that that zero stands for the goal, which is that we can prevent and end traffic fatalities, and we can start right here in Savannah with this work on 37th Street. So thank you very much.